Brushaflies, welcome back to my channel, Brushafly MUA. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercedes, I'm the face behind Brushafly MUA, and if you are new, remember to hit that subscribe button. If you're not, welcome back. So, I look strange. I have no foundation on, no concealer. I do have skincare products and primer because I am ready to do a face of makeup. Yeah, my fringe is up and I'm wearing my funny star headband. Fringe is too long, needs a trim, out the way it goes. But today I'm going to be testing out some Essence products. So I hear a lot of YouTubers, makeup YouTubers, rave about Essence and I've never tried it. I know, right? So I've decided today I need to try it because I do want to do another video where I talk about drugstore makeup brands and, you know, the best sort of bits and bobs from them, but I can't do that until I have tried Essence. So that is what I'm going to do. So I don't have tons of makeup to try from Essence. I have 5 products. So I have a cranberry lip oil, the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation in 010 Cool Porcelain. I have the Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, which I know everybody raves about this. So naturally I want to try it because me and mascara at the moment don't get on. I have the Essence Stay All Day 16-hour Concealer and the Essence I Like to Move It Eyeshadow Palette. I absolutely love that song, and when I saw the name of this palette I was like, number one, it's like mauves and I love purple, violet, mauve, that sort of tone, but also it's that song. I mean, the version from, what is that film with all the animals in? That is the version I like because I'm that crazy. So let's get straight in. I need to try out the foundation. So this one is meant to be a hydrating foundation with hyaluronic acid and aloe vera, 24-hour long wear finish and lasting moisturization, natural coverage, weightless skin feel and vegan. So let's give this a go. So I do quite like the box. Inside, I hope you can see, like the 2 little flappy bits here, before you've even put the makeup on, it's telling you you're pretty. So you don't even need the makeup. Apparently Essence think you are pretty beforehand. So this is what it looks like in the packaging. It is very drugstore style packaging. It reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me packaging, the Pound Shop Makeup Gallery packaging. You know, I do prefer foundation with a pump just because I feel like I get less waste, but I'm not mad. I will use it. So I have already taken the seal off the bottom because I wanted to see what it looked like when I got home. It's a very liquidy formula, like very runny, which a lot of cheaper drugstore foundations tend to be, especially the more hydrating-y ones. So I do have my trusty makeup sponge. Smells a little bit like sun cream. Okay, that kind of just vanished. Okay, so first impressions. It's very dewy. I don't know why I put my mirror down, I need it. It's very dewy. I was looking very dewy anyway. I used my normal skincare products just to make sure that I wasn't going to throw off the products I'm using today. Yeah, it says natural finish. I can completely agree with that. it literally vanished into my skin. You know, it doesn't have much coverage. I can still see a lot of redness, blemishes, scarring, but it looks like my skin, so I'm not angry at it. I could kind of do with a product like that in the summer, because I am finding, like, recently I've been leaning towards more mattified foundations, and I was really loving them, like I said in my makeup summer favourites, but I am finding that now my skin is not happy with heavy foundations again, so maybe something like this could be a bit better for me. So next up I'm going to try the concealer. I didn't say the shade of this, it's 20 Soft Beige. I would probably normally go for a shade named a bit lighter than that, but when I swatched it in the shop it looks quite light, so I was like, do you know what, maybe it would go with that light foundation anyway. So I quite like the doe foot. I tried a concealer the other day and it didn't have a doe foot, it was kind of like a squeezy tube. Not my favourite way of application, but the product was nice, but I do much prefer the doe foot, so I'm going to go in where I would normally go, try and cover my under eye bag, and because I still have a lot of redness shining through, I'm just going to see if I can sort of maybe cover that up a bit. Okay, so this is the foundation and the concealer on. The concealer's actually gone on quite nicely. It's not too heavy. I was a little bit worried that it was going to be too heavy, too cakey, but it's not. It's, so far it's looking still quite dewy. It hasn't creased in my under eye area. Again, it's not got the best coverage. I can still see a lot of my redness, I can still see a lot of my blemishes, but it has made my skin look a little bit more alive, and like the foundation, it kind of just sunk into the skin. I think I like that. Obviously I have to wait and see how the end result looks with all the makeup on and see how it wears during the day. But at the moment, for a naturalish finish, I do quite like it. The only thing I'm not liking is I do have quite a lot of redness around my nose area. And like I've already put a bit there, but it's not really covering that. And I want it to. Like redness on the cheeks I can kind of deal with because I put blush on. So I can kind of fake the redness as being blush. But around my nose, I can't. So, okay, that is the base products. The other three are for later on, so I'm going to quickly apply like my blush, my bronzer, my highlight, and then go from there. But you've seen these products loads of times before, so I'm just going to go jump off camera, do that, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have put blush on. My Revolution Super Dewy in Flushing For You. I've used my Revolution powder, which I got from the advent calendar, and I have used the bronzer and highlight from the Tartist Pro to Glow kit, which those are actually products I use on the daily, so I know that if anything doesn't look right, it's not going to be those products because I use them every day. What do I think? Still look very dewy. It's actually made the blush look incredibly dewy. Sometimes it sits quite matte, other times it sits quite dewy. Today it's sitting quite dewy, which is fine, I'm all for. So far, I like it. I don't want to jinx it though, because I do that sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I really like it. And then I don't. So I need to prime up my eyes. I'm just going to use my P. Louise eye base. So my eyes are primed, and I forgot to add, I used my Luminate brow gel and my Luminate setting spray. But I'm so excited. I always get really excited for eyeshadow palettes. I don't know why. Eyeshadow palettes to me are just so exciting. Yeah, so excited. So I like to Mauve It. Mauve It is a cute little 6-pan palette. I forgot to say prices as well. So this one I think was around £3.30. The foundation was £5. The concealer was £2.50. The mascara was £3.30, and the lip oil again I think was £2.50. So quite cheap, very affordable. Most expensive thing was the foundation, but I can kind of get that because that's the biggest product. It's a base product, can be quite expensive, but that's really not expensive. That's very good value for money. So again, eyeshadow palette. Now I was expecting this to be a little more purpley. You know, it's mauve, it has got mauve tones, it's quite a cool toned mauve. I was expecting more purples, but that's because I love purple. But I am very intrigued to test this out. So I'm just going to grab an I Heart Revolution fluffy brush, and I think I want to go up with this matte shade up here. So I haven't swatched any of these. I actually just want to dive straight in and play with them. I actually can't believe how pigmented that was. So I now might go in with this more grey tone down here. Just using the same brush. Just go on the outer corner. Wow, that's like a slate grey, but really pigmented. Okay, I'm totally shocked. I was not expecting that. So I'm going to take a little bit of this one here and just go up here. I now want to use this shade in the middle, but I don't know whether I'm going to need to dampen it down or whether it will just go on straight away. I might dampen it down. It's not as pigmented as I want it. just grab some of that lighter shade. Go for this one here. That is the finished look. Definitely needs mascara for me to see how I really feel. Some of them were pigmented, like this matte shade up here and this one here. Very pigmented, really, really good. The slate grey in certain patches on my eyes did disappear, but I do get that sometimes. So I don't know whether I have like slight eczema on my eyes and certain formulas just don't sit right there. But overall, it is actually sitting quite well. I like this shimmer shade. It actually does go on quite well on like the brow bone area. Not quite the brow bone, but like the upper crease area. Sits quite nicely. This one is not really an inner corner highlight, but again, it has pigment there. This one didn't, but when dampened down, it does. This one is more of a transition shade, so it's not really going to show up too much, but overall, at the moment, it's a nice little palette that does have pigment and can create a look. So, yeah, I mean, the shades do actually have names. I've just noticed on the back. So, you have Move It, Fantastic, You're Nice, Into It, Catching, and Energetic. So, I need to try the mascara. I'm actually really excited to test this one out because I have heard so many people rave about the Essence Lash Princess and I've never used it. So today is the day. So it's actually a really cute packaging. I do like the lid, the whole little design. It's very cute, and for £3.30 I think I paid. The packaging is not cheap and nasty, like it's actually nice. The wand is very long and thin, so I'm hoping I'll like it. So let's give this a go, shall we? I have got that song playing in my head. You know, the one where Eddie is singing to Chrissy in Stranger Things? Well, he's not really singing to Chrissy, he's talking to her, but someone made it into a song on TikTok. My kids have been listening to it over and over again, and all I can hear is, Chrissy, wake up. That's all I can hear. Why? Say I actually really like it. My camera doesn't always pick up mascara the best, but I do really like it. First impressions, it's one of the best mascaras I've tried as of late, and I've tried quite a few lately. Yeah, like the first coat could have been enough if you like just a natural lash look, but you can build it up and build it up and build it up to a more false lash look. I think it does complement my eye look quite well. I don't think it's the best eye look I've ever done. Like, it's not the best little palette I've ever owned, but it's not horrendous. So the last product I need to use is this one. So this is their cranberry lip oil, and I have to say I've already used this. I've used it for the past 2 days since I bought this stuff. I went on a school run, I wanted something quick just to put on, grabbed this. Oh my god, I love it and I want more. I'm definitely going to go and see if Essence do more flavours, more styles, no, shades, that's it. I'm definitely going to go and see if they do more because I really like this. So this is the doe foot. It looks really pink, but it's not. It goes on as like a slight tinted oil, but it leaves like a nice glow, but when it fades it leaves like a slight stain, but it looks pretty. I really like this. Yeah, absolutely love this. It is by far my favourite thing. I love the scent, and I'm not an overly big cranberry fan, but this is really nice. The shade is really nice. I love this. So I'm just going to sort out the hair and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Okay, so my hair is kind of sorted. My fringe really needs a trim, so please ignore the state of my fringe. But yeah, my final thoughts. So here's the look a little bit closer. Obviously my fringe is kind of covering my eyes now. Maybe not that eye so much. Wonky fringe. Yeah, let's talk about these products. So I just went and had a quick look in my window so I can see the natural light, and yeah, let's talk about the base products. The Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation and the Stay All Day 16-Hour Concealer. At the moment, I really like them. It has left my skin looking quite natural. Yes, some of my natural blemishes, redness is still shining through. It's not completely concealed and hidden my face, but it looks quite natural. Obviously my blush is quite heavy today, kind of accentuated by the redness underneath as well, that I've kind of just incorporated into the blush. But overall I'm really pleased. I think they've done quite a good job. It doesn't look cakey and heavy, and that's what I get annoyed with my skin with foundations, is I will wear a foundation, it will look nice for like the first 10 minutes, but I'll walk outside and I will look powdery and cakey, and it will just really annoy me, because I know that's pretty normal for skin that's dry like mine, when you put makeup on, for it to look powdery and cakey. But when you see all these other people and their skin is not like that, it really irritates me. So far, these do not look cakey. They still look quite dewy, glowy, natural. Yes, you can still see some of my blemishes, but it's not horrendous. Like, it's my skin but better. So I have to say these are a win. I really like these at the moment. Obviously, I will carry on testing them out. If they don't work as well as I like, then I'll let you know. The lip oil, like I said, I've been using this for a few days now. I really love this. This is beautiful. It's one of the best lip oils I've tried. I've got a YSL one, and I would put these two on par. They're that good. This is that good. It's as good as the YSL. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting that if you are into lip oils. The Lash Princess mascara, I like it. I think it looks really nice. My lashes do look nice. It's buildable. The only thing I've noticed is I have had a little bit of flaking, which is not great. But if my lashes look nice and all I've got to do is take off a few flakes every so often, I'm not going to be too mad. But you know, I don't want flaking all the time, so hopefully it's just because it's new and it will stop flaking. But at the moment, I like it. It's definitely a contender to be up there with ones I like, and I am very highly strung when it comes to mascara. I really struggle finding mascaras that I like and work well, so I'll keep you posted about that one. And lastly, the eyeshadow palette. So I do think this is a cute little eyeshadow palette. I do like the look I have made. It's definitely on the more cool toned grungy side of things. It's not a bright pigmented purple palette. It's definitely more cool toned mauves, which if it's your jam, I think you'll like it. It is very pigmented for the price. Yes, I did have to dampen down a metallic shade, but I have to do that with some high-end palettes sometimes, so I'm not mad at that. I do like the look I've come up with. I don't think it's going to be a palette where you can create a handful of looks. I think you're going to get maybe 1 or 2 different eyeshadow looks and that's it. But for £6, for £3.30, I think it's a really good price point. The pigmentation is there. I like the packaging as well. It's quite sturdy. So if you do travel a lot, I think that would be quite good because it is sturdy. It's going to, you know, be looked after quite well in your packaging. But also it's small enough, it's not going to be too bulky to move around. Overall, I'm actually really happy with my makeup at the moment. I think it looks quite nice and fresh and dewy, great for the summer. I wish I had tried it before I did my summer favourites video because I reckon some of these would be in it. But yeah, Essence is a win. I really like Essence. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below, have you tried anything from Essence yourself? Do you like it? Did you find it any good? What else shall I try from Essence? Because now I've tried it, I want to try more. So yeah, let me know down below and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.